Lil Zay Osama plead guilty to a federal gun charge. He reportedly left a gun with a switch on it in the back of an Uber. What?
After he allegedly left his gun in an Uber, and now he's facing 20 years in prison. Here's what's going down. On Thursday, September 29th, Zay got booked on a weapons charge in Brooklyn. He took an Uber with his homies, and the driver allegedly saw him playing with a gun. After they got dropped off at their spot, the driver allegedly found Zay's Glock in the back seat and called the cops.
What up, dude?
What's up? Welcome back to the network, y'all. Look, got Lil Zay Osama been arrested for leaving his gun in the Uber. Why would you play with your gun in the Uber? And even worse than that, why would you leave your gun in the Uber? He had to been high or drunk or something. He had to been drunk or really high, because when you're high, you forget stuff, or when you're on pills or something, you might forget something. You went in your right mind when you left that gun in that car. I done been riding in the Ubers and stuff with pistols and stuff. That wasn't in my name or nothing. I ain't no convicted felon though. Or nothing like that. I don't think he a felon either. They only gave him, what, like 27 months? It's like 2 years. 2 years and a couple months or something like that. He got lucky because they say in New York City they don't play, that's what I heard. New York don't play with guns. Like they don't play by them gun laws out there. And man, I can just imagine, man, because I used to ride around with Ubers, but I would never leave my gun in the Uber, man. And I never play with it in the back seat. I didn't want the driver to know that I had a gun. Because them Uber, look, don't never trust an Uber driver. Never know. I don't care how good y'all conversation was in the car on the way to your trip. They don't know you. They not your friend. Like, they don't owe you nothing. They'll turn on you. Like, they don't even, don't trust no Uber driver, man. Don't give them don't be friendly with them. Don't meet up with them. You there for business and they there for business. They there to make sure you get to where you're going, and I ain't never been like friendly to an Uber driver. I always thought they was kind of creepy. I ain't gonna lie. But I done had guns in Ubers and stuff that I wasn't supposed to have in the Uber, but I ain't never leave my gun in the Uber. It was my cousin's gun too. I ain't going out like that, bro. 2 years, now 2 years of your time gone. You can't get that time back. Time is the most important thing on earth, man. Well, one of the most important things, valuable things on earth is time. Money and everything. Time valuable too. Quality time too. All that.
On Thursday, September 29th, Zay got booked on a weapons charge in Brooklyn. He took an Uber with his homies, and the driver allegedly saw him playing with a gun. After they got dropped off at their spot, the driver allegedly found Zay's Glock in the back seat and called the cops. Zay was on IG Live when the cops rolled up on him. He kept asking, "What's happening?" And the cops just told him to put his hands behind his back and that he's being detained.
What's happening?
Just put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. What happened? We're gonna sort it all out. We're gonna sort it all out. What is going on? We're gonna sort it all out. I'm the manager. He's being detained right now, so back up.
The cops asked him if he had anything on him, and Zay told him he was on live. And that's when the video cuts off.
You got anything on you?
I'm on live, sir.
According to the prosecutor, Zay's pistol was a modified Glock 22. Zay already has weapons convictions from Chicago, and XXL reported that he had 2 outstanding warrants too. New York don't play when it comes to guns, and an assistant district attorney said the crimes charged in this case are extremely serious and confirm that the defendant is a danger to the community. For one, the defendant possessed a particularly deadly weapon that had been converted from a handgun capable of shooting just 1 bullet each time the trigger is squeezed to having the capability of firing until the trigger is lifted. Right now, Zay's being held without bond, but hopefully he got a good lawyer to help him out of the situation. New York is damn near the last place you want to get caught with a gun, especially one that's been modified with a switch. A couple months ago, Zay went on the No Jumper podcast and talked about how he wasn't trying to get caught up in any gun cases. He said,
I'm thinking in my mind like, damn, I do need to go get concealed carry shit. I'm in this position, I can't let nothing stop me or get in the way, you feel me? So I could be riding around with choppers or handguns and all this type of shit with nobody, just me. All that police ain't gonna do shit.
Unfortunately, it looks like Zay never got the license, but even if he did, it's still illegal having to switch. Zay is from the south side of Chicago and has been making music his whole life. He said he started rapping and singing when he was 8 years old, and by the time he was 10, he was already recording his own track.
Say Cheese posted, Lil Zay Osama pleaded guilty to a possession of machine gun in Brooklyn federal court, admitting to he left a 40 caliber Glock pistol in the seat of a ride-share car on September 29, 2022. The gun had a switch installed to it into a fully automatic weapon. Though the charge carries a minimum of 10 years, or 10-year minimum, federal guidelines put its possible sentence at 21 to 27 months. I knowingly possessed a firearm that was a machine gun in Queens County on September 29, 22. He said, I know that I was wrong and against the law. His lawyer told him to say that. But shit, he might well defend himself if that's the case. They done got money out of him and everything, but it's crazy, yo. It's crazy. This was in 2022, too. Man, y'all be blessed out there, man. I'm finna end this video, bro. But this kind of like a lesson learned. Y'all stop playing with guns and y'all be careful leaving y'all guns anywhere, man. What if you would left your gun and I pulled up on you and you wouldn't even scrap and you left your gun in the Uber? You know what I'm saying? What the world? What's going on?